everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. That's the one guy. I know there are multiple iterations, and just, wanted to add that extra clarification. It's the Friendship is Magic one, not any of the others. But yeah. So, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Where to start? And, if you've been watching any of my other videos, at least the Dan versus one, I've been it's been a three-way comparison between it, Littlest Pet Shop, and Dan versus, and it's kind of interesting. And I don't know, I don't really know where to start with this, so I guess I was just trying to hope I could get somewhere by giving that little preface, but I don't know. So I'll just give it maybe first off, what do I think of it overall score? I don't know how much love it gets today, but I know it used to be like crazy popular. And I know when I was a youngin', I watched it, and I watched a considerable amount, and I liked it considerably. But after revisiting it, and I don't know what, I think I'm on season 2. I'm either almost done with season 1, or I'm maybe almost done with season 2. Let me look at where I'm at. I'm on season 2, episode 24, apparently. And so just almost done with season 2. And apparently there are 4 seasons, so wow. It's kind of wild. Thought there were more, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's how far I've gotten. And I kind of skipped. I don't know that I actually ended up watching most of season 1. Let me see what I watched of season 1. I don't think it was let's see. Season 1. I skipped like maybe half of season 1. Yeah, basically half of season 1. I think just because it didn't seem like, I don't know. I thought maybe I'd get a better idea of the series if I did season 2. And so yeah, I guess I didn't see most of season 1, but I saw a few. But I remember what I saw season 1 wasn't really. I don't know. I was all over. I don't know. I don't know that season 1 is all that different from season 2. It might have just been like the first few episodes, or I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to give that context in case it was helpful. But yeah. So season 2 overall. My thoughts, what would I give it? It's not bad. It's enjoyable. It's pleasant, but I don't think it's worth going out of your way for. It's a show that I'd like if I had nothing else to watch and I wanted to watch something while I ate a snack or something like that. It's not bad for that. That'd be a fine way to use it, but I don't think it's like it's definitely not worth going out of your way for. I don't think you're missing anything unique. Really. I mean, there's some. I think the coolest thing about My Little Pony is the world, the look, the aesthetic, just the vibe it has going on. It's like a very cool. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of series that'll like really have a world and like a vibe and aesthetic where I'm like, oh, this is so cool, man. This is so memorable. Oh man, I wish I was in this. This is so cool. And like, only other thing that comes to mind is like maybe One Piece. And I don't even know how real that is because I need to like revisit that one to see if it's actually any good. But that's the only one that comes to mind. Like as in terms of like, oh my gosh, this world is so cool. Like, it's got a really good. And not that like a show that doesn't have that is necessarily worse. Like a show just came to my mind was like Chowder. Chowder also has I think doesn't have a world that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to live in this world, but it's got a similar vibe going on where it's maybe like it feels like it has a unique world that's like, I don't know, cool, feels novel and unique and special to it, and it feels like they did a good job with the world or whatever. and made it appealing and interesting. And I think that I'd say that's the case for My Little Pony as well, maybe. And that's, yeah, both with the world and just the look. It's got a good look to it. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's the most unique thing about it, but otherwise it's just a very fine show. I don't think there's it I don't think it usually ranges from slightly boring or uninteresting to occasionally amusing, like amusing in a way that I might smile or like that kind of thing. But on the whole, it's probably just like an average, stimulating. It's doing everything fine. It's hitting all the notes. It's like I've got no complaints really, I guess, aside from the fact that it's not doing much for me. But it's still not boring. Like I'm still in tuned and engaged, but I'm not really like caring all that much. I'm not that engaged. It's just like a very basic kids show, I guess. I think like I'm and I can say that like there's a lot more to it than a show like Beyblade Metal Fusion or Bakugan, where I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe not Bakugan. I have to revisit Bakugan, I guess, possibly. But from what I watched, the Metal Fusion, Beyblade Metal Fusion, that's a show where it's like it's very very basic. Does not it feels very I don't know, like templatey. Except it's about it's like the your typical anime kids templatey show. And not that My Little Pony isn't totally templatey, but it's a bit more interesting. It has a bit more going on. I don't know, like it's kind of like I don't know. Maybe I might be talking about this when I don't really know what I'm saying, but I don't know. It's got like a bit more going on than like, you know, that level of a kid show, Beyblade Metal Fusion level of a kid show. But I'd say what it has going on is comparable to something like maybe in terms of complex. I don't know. It's like a thing that the thing that just came to my mind is like the Smurfs or DuckTales or and when I say DuckTales, I mean the older one because I haven't seen the newer one. It's like maybe a step above those in terms of complexity, but not that much. And this is just about like what happens and the story and like how they develop things, I guess. Yeah. So that's why I say it's not like and so okay, so the story's basic. Does it make up for that in any other aspect besides, you know, the world's super cool? And then I don't think so. I think it's you know, basic story, basic conflicts and resolutions and, you know, all that kind of thing combined with like I think it's I don't totally know, like I'm inclined to say pretty above average voice acting. Like I'm fairly engaged with what's happening, at least just because of the voice actors. I find them entertaining, and I don't know, just yeah, I don't know, just nice, pleasant to listen to, and I don't know, they feel like characters. I'm not really, it doesn't feel like you know, people voicing characters, at least to me, really. It just, yeah, I think overall all the characters feel voiced in a charactery way where I hear these voices and I think, oh, this feels like a character. And so I don't know, I like that. But I think so it does that nicely, but the interactions, the dialogue, that's all pretty basic. It's not that interesting or novel or unique or like engaging. I mean, occasionally, you know, a joke might be funny slightly, or I don't know, you know, maybe just be funny or amusing, but that's pretty uncommon. Most of it is like, I don't know that I clarified this, but like, ugh, this is gonna be awkward to say if I didn't clarify this already, but like, when I gave my my scoring criteria or whatever, I don't know what I said about like 6 out of 10 level of engagement or whatever, but like that's think one way I've come to characterize that is like exposition, sort of like anything that just feels like exposition or like is just moving the story along. That's like a 6 out of 10. Like in that moment, that whatever is happening is just like exposition. That's a 6 out of 10. And I think that's most of My Little Pony. It's most of it is just like plot moving along, character. I mean, like most of it is just like interactions happening to move the plot along of an episode, and mixed in with that are like pretty good voice acting, I think, or at least engaging to me, and I think that's about it. But the plots aren't that, it feels like kids show level plots. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's just pretty basic, I feel. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, is it really, like, comparing it to other kid shows, or, like, I don't know. Because there's a lot of, like, I know Strawberry Shortcake, like, has the latest, reboot or something like that gave me My Little Pony vibes. I only spent a little bit of time watching it, though. And, I don't know. It didn't seem... I'm just trying to think, is My Little Pony a cut above the rest? And I think maybe you could say that about the world, but besides and maybe the voice acting, though I don't think the voice acting is enough to like really bring it up. I think the good voice acting keeps the plot and the pretty basic interactions. I think the good voice acting keeps the basic plot and the basic interactions stimulating. And like I'm tuning into this and that kind of thing. And pleasant, sure. But yeah, I kind of forgot where I was going with. How much of it but that's like, those are the ways it might be a cut above the rest. Though I don't even know about voice acting really. Like I don't know that like other kids shows like from the Hub are that different in voice acting. I mean, but yeah. I don't know. I'll have to check out other shows, but it might not be that cut above. It might not be a cut above the rest in that much or anything. But it is. I don't know. It is still pleasant. It is still something I could watch while like eating a snack or listen to and like occasionally smile or something like that. But aside from that, I don't think there's much to it really. I think towards the later episodes or whatever, the later seasons, it starts getting a lot more dramatic maybe, or like I don't know, more drama or intense situations might occur. I'm not totally sure though. That's just kind of the impression I've gotten. But I'm not totally. I don't think when drama occurs in My Little Pony, it's that it feels that real or legitimate. It just feels like, kids level drama, and I don't know, just doesn't really do it for me. But so basically I'm just saying, like, I know that kind of development might occur later in the series or whatever, but I'm not sure that would push it up or anything for me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, is there anything else worth talking about it? Yeah, just like, I don't know. It's got a good look. It's pleasant to listen to, but it's pretty basic. Don't think you're going to miss anything if you don't watch it. But I know a lot of people like it a lot, and I don't know if I liked it a lot when I was a youngin', or when I first watched it. I watched it back then. But I don't think it was, I don't know. I don't think it was that great. I think I got swept up in the pony fandom and all that. Oh, everyone, it's so My Little Pony, everyone loves it. It's so cool, and I thought it was enjoyable. So I think that's why I loved it, or I don't know, maybe not loved it, but like cared about it so much and look forward to new episodes and all that. But yeah, I don't know. Coming back to it, I don't think there's much to it really, except for the cool world. And, I feel like I'm just restating things. I think you get the idea. I don't really know that there's much else to say, so I'll just leave it at that. That's how I feel about My Little Pony. I don't know if there's anything else really to say, but, yeah. I gotta find the. There we go. I was just listening back to the recording, and I don't think I ever officially gave it a score. So doing that now. If I had to give it a score, 1 sec. There's a fly. I ended up missing the fly. So, oh well. Where was I? Score. It's at least a 6 out of 10. It does everything. I think overall it's very inoffensive. I don't think, at least, yeah. Maybe I'd give it like a 6.25. Like in between a 6 and a 6.5. Just because, I don't know, it does feel a bit, there is amusement to be had, and I also ended up listening to, or watching a little bit of, Strawberry Shortcake, the latest one that I just talked about. I took a little pause break. And I don't know, from what I watched, I think My Little Pony is better than that show or whatever. I guess I should clarify what Strawberry Shortcake I'm talking about, just so it's. I think it's like Strawberry Shortcake in Berry City or something. Berry City. I'm looking it up. Oh, geez, that's not what it is. Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, I said Strawberry. Strawberry Shortcake show. Okay. 2021. New Strawberry Shortcake Berry in the Big City. I watched like, I don't know, 2 minutes of that. I just skipped around. And I do think it's not as like I would put My Little Pony above that show. Not crazy above it, but like, or I don't think they're that far apart, but there's a distinct dip in quality in comparing them. But yeah. So I don't know, and and like thinking about it, I don't know. I can't think of I don't know. I just feel like My Little Pony does have a ness to it, a quality that is worth like recognizing. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's got some neatness to it. That's like a bit more than factory made or whatever, and like I don't know, but overall it's still very basic, still not worth going out of your way for. I don't think you're missing anything, but it is pleasant. It is yeah. So yeah, I'd say 6.25 probably. You could probably convince me that it's higher, and but yeah, that's where I'd put it officially.